Okay, this is one that people keep asking me for. Check out Endeavor and his new Gamma. So, seeming as that is what you guys have kept asking for me to do, I suppose this time I'll give it a little look. Already, I think probably many of you know my opinion on Endeavor. I think his alpha makes him, you know, a bit too player friendly. It's very, very easy to land hits with his alpha and keep hitting, and it does intense amounts of damage from, relaxed amounts of work, if there was a, one way for me to put it like that. So I'm quite, I like Endeavor, I just, as a character, but I just think that this game makes it way too easy for people to, get a lot of joy out of him. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See, like, look at that. And that's not going to make things any easier, for people fighting Endeavor. I think they've just went out of their way to make a character that is far too easy to operate and do, like, very, good things with. Which I don't think should be the case for characters. I feel like you should be working for what you're trying to get. And I feel like, again, there's just very small amounts of work for very high amounts of reward when it comes to Endeavor in this game. Again, that alpha is just, outrageously convenient. Hopefully, in these games we'll get a chance to use a lot of both the Gamma and the Alpha. But again, it's he's a cool character, so it sucks that I kind of have to, bat him down. And I'm not saying people that play Endeavor are like, no skill hacks. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you get a lot of joy from a character that, you don't really have to work too hard with. And some characters, I guess, you can get a lot out of them without having to work too hard. But I think, I think Endeavor's like up there for being one of the least hard-working character in conjunction with damage gained. Out of maybe all of the characters, especially with this new Gamma. I'm speaking on him before I've even used this new Gamma. I'm speaking purely on the Alpha alone, and the Beta that he has is also very, very good. This is a very good, solid, mobile, strong character who has an outrageous amount of aim assist on a move that has no knockback, that allows you just to do like crazy amounts of damage continuously, like so, without knocking anyone back. And now with this on top of it, oh my goodness. It might... Again, it's not to say that, Endeavor can't, like, be killed or anything like that. It's not to say he's an invincible character. But it just, someone's gonna be working way less hard than you. And getting way more out of it than you. If they're playing Endeavor and you're not. Doesn't mean he can't be KO'd, it doesn't mean he can't be defeated, it doesn't mean any of those things. Every character can win, every character can lose, but, the rate of, how easy it can be for this guy is too much. Especially with how quickly that comes out. That is so crazy. I reckon this this guy would have been dead if not for his heals. But that's what I guess he's allowed to have, basically having no mobility, right? So again, Endeavor. Nobody used this guy in Season 3. For those of you who were there, do you remember that? Nobody used Endeavor in Season 3. Because once they took the aim assist away, people who mained Endeavor did absolutely nothing to no one. And the ones who thought they could, played with him until they realized they couldn't. Nice reverse Gamma on that Endeavor there. The only bad part was I didn't quite land it the way I wanted to. Is he coming? No, he's not coming for me. He's coming for someone else. That's what she said. So I'm not like an Endeavor main by any means, which is probably why maybe you're watching me and like, this guy is not a great Endeavor. It's true, I'm not a great Endeavor. I barely use the guy. But again, like, it... Look. Look, nah, come on, man. They should have knockdown on this move. That's the thing. They should have knockdown on this move. The reason why I don't use Endeavor a lot is because... Again, I know he's gonna sound pretty bad, but I just do not respect it whatsoever. I'm sure I could, if I really wanted to, sit down and learn this character full stop and cause mayhem for everyone, everywhere. But it's not what I want to do. Because it's just, it doesn't strike me as something that I should be proud of. So again, I'm not trying to hate on people that play Endeavor. If you play Endeavor, you play Endeavor. It's up to you. That's great. He's a cool character, so like I'm sure people like him. You know, just as a character. But, you know, already he was kind of like busted. Not even kind of. He absolutely is busted just by the alpha alone because of the aim assist strength. It's almost like not even him. It's the aim assist. But yeah. Yeah, and obviously on top of all of that, he can move around pretty well too, so he's got everything going for him. But again, yeah, it's just the alpha is way too easy with the aim assist, and it has no knockback, so it's continuous, outrageous amounts of damage. And now with this new gamma, things are even wilder. You know, he can pop that gamma very quickly. It's very strong. It goes through things. You know, what more? And he's already got a really nice beta as well. Look at that. Easy peasy. Didn't even need to think about it. That's the thing. Once you lock onto it, the job is done. That's a great shot there. Once you lock onto it, the job is done. And that's like, I guess, really the biggest issue. In Season 3, once you hit the lock-on for the alpha, you had to follow it yourself. And a lot of people couldn't do that. Insanity. That didn't even really need to look. Just put it in a direction. Just put it in a direction. And the rest will work itself out. So again, this isn't a video being like, I'm the best Endeavor ever. I don't play this guy. But I'm just showing you how simple it is, even by someone like me, who doesn't use this guy at all. Doesn't use this guy whatsoever. And I can just lock onto people with the greatest of ease and cause problems for people that, you know, have probably worked a lot harder on their characters than I have on this. Not even probably, should have, because again, I don't play this guy. But again, it doesn't mean he's invincible. It doesn't mean he can't lose. Doesn't mean any of that stuff. It just means you get so much out of so little. Look at that. He just turned around and did that. But incredible stuff. Incredible, what's the word? You know what I'm talking about. Incredible, the word's gone from my head. But you get the idea. And what killed this Endeavor? Basically another Endeavor who turned around and whipped out a, what you just saw right there. A gamma. It's a very, very, very stupid set of quirks for a character who's been given so much more than what he should be given. Alright, game 2 with, well, quite frankly, the dumbest character in the game right now. Quite frankly, the dumbest character in the game right now. I'd probably even go as far as to say possibly the lowest skill requiring character in the game right now. It's very, here's the thing, it's like Endeavor mains are gonna probably feel personally attacked by this, and probably feel personally attacked anytime anyone brings up any part of this recent, you know, buff for Endeavor. Sorry, my sound was off. But it's not to the Endeavor mains. It's not about you. It's about what the devs have allowed you to get away with. We all know that the best of you can probably play with other characters very well. No one's saying that you guys can't, but what you get away with on this character is why Endeavor is your main, and you know it's absolutely outrageous, and you have, you know, no desire to stop enjoying the, you know, the craziness that it lets you get away with. Like, look at that. That's absolutely spectacular, and it should not be a thing. You know, this is this isn't right, nor should it be. Did he go down, that guy? I think this Toga wasn't expecting to get up. Poor thing. But yeah, that's the thing, when it comes to most of the, you know, characters that need changing, it never is personal. It's just a matter of... The issue lies with the devs who have let people get away with it, and if you let people get away with things, they will choose to get away with it. So that's like the big problem when it comes to, you know, situations like this, when everyone knows this is busted as hell, and everyone can tell you, you know, it's busted as hell, and maybe some Endeavor mains or other players will try to, you know, act as if that's not the case. But, you know, anyone with any sort of... Look, do I even need to talk about it? I mean, you know. You just know. Even on that last game where we lost, the only reason we lost is because an Endeavor just turned around and hit me with a Gamma. So it's like the character's out-charactering itself. And if it wasn't for that, I probably don't get into that same trouble. Now, granted, I was commentating live on the game, so a big portion of my concentration goes out the window when I have to do that. So maybe I don't get hit by the Endeavor Gamma if I'm not recording, but the point still stands. The point still stands. Like, this is just such a misbalanced character right now, and he already was, purely from the fact of what the aim assist allows you to get away with from an alpha that doesn't knock people back. I feel like we spent like this whole match in this one area. Okay, something's happening over there. She nearly like did a full circle into that. And again, this is all, you know, ignoring the fact that his beta is pretty damn good as well. Like, not insane or, you know, needs to be touched up or anything, but still a very good beta on top of that. I can't actually figure out where this guy went. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. No, I was about to say our overhaul being down gave up that Toga so badly. Yeah, there goes some of that Endeavor inexperience I told you about. Great shot. Oh, I really wish he ran into that. That would have been like the best ever. How far does that go? That Gamma goes so far. I was like, you know what? This Gamma is so busted, I think I can hit it from there. And I did. You can't win a firefight with Endeavor unless they're already, like, messed up. Because of that lock-on, it's just, like, crazy. Drink. もう大丈夫だ。Seriously? That far? No way, dude. No way, dude. And look, right there. Comes with the mobility to get out of trouble. On top of all of that I've told you about, comes with the mobility to get out of trouble. This isn't like Overhaul trying to like scurry away like a little rat pressing a sprint button. This is a guy who can very literally fly. I couldn't see where he went there. Oh, I didn't hit him. See that? In the firefight, even a guy like Assault Shigaraki who doesn't need to be too precise, any character that needs precision to hit their shots, they're not going to beat Endeavor in a one-on-one firefight because Endeavor needs to land once and he gets everything. The other person needs to land over and over again. Like, that's the difference. Endeavor needs to land once. Everybody else needs to land over and over again. That's such a huge thing. Unless they're like these guys who play characters that do that stuff. Normally I level up the beta a bit more, but I'm just trying to prioritize the alpha and the gamma just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Not that you don't already know, but... You're supposed to hold that. Abunai wa. Oh god, I didn't know he was following me like that. Help me! Oh my god, what took him so long? What took him so long? I thought I was safe from the time it took the guy. Nandato. You got me? Why'd he go upwards? Zangetsu. I don't know why that came into my head, it just did. Zangetsu. Wonder where these people could be. But again, look at me, I'm so green as Endeavor. Green means like new. I'm so new as him. Like, I just don't ever use this guy unless it's like the odd video every now and then, which is incredibly rare, as you guys would know. And it's like, and yet, it's still so easy to use all of his kit to like dire effect. Yeah, that Froppy knew instantly that she should not be there. Credit to that Froppy. She was quick on her heels. Great. Insanity. Insanity. And again, I want to reiterate, I do not play with this guy a lot. I do not know the ins and outs of how to make the most out of him. This is just what someone can do with such easy aim assist helping me out, with such a beneficial gamma for lots of damage that goes through things, that starts up very quickly. Not to mention good mobility and a good beta on top. It's too much. It really is. Game 3. I would say the biggest challenge for like new Endeavor players is probably figuring out how to move with the guy, because he does have good mobility, but it's mobility that's good once it clicks in your head. Once you can't, a new player or a player who's never played that guy before, getting a hold of him and then moving around can be kind of weird. So it's not something they will pick up automatically. So I won't be too biased, you know, against Endeavor in this instance. You know, I will, you know, be fair and say that his mobility does require you to have some knowledge of good movement to make the most out of it. And just his general sort of like large frame can make him feel a little bit clunky. But again, you know, just outside of the rest of that, it's just... Who spoke like that? I've never heard that voice line before. But yeah, you know, just like outside of that, you know, the alpha locks on to you far too easily. Look at that, I just need to hit her once and I can do everything I want to do after that. Whereas people need to hit me repeatedly. I don't know how that didn't get him, but he didn't. I don't know how that didn't get him, but he didn't. Game trying to nerf Endeavor in real time. This guy's trying to throw this inside here with me, I can see it. But little does he know, I got a win with ease card. See if I can cut him off down here. A little bit of pattern following. I don't think he thought he was going to get that. And I think that's what screwed him over there. Because I was also not expecting him to come outside. That surprised me. Well, let's take a guess. Battle of the no skill characters. That fucking building looks like the Joker got his hands on it. It does though, doesn't it? Batman. I finally found some children to play with. Okay, all of a sudden, we've turned the Joker into a schmedophile. Unintentional. Oh, so that's where you're on that side. Come on, man. I really screwed that up. I really screwed that up. And I managed to get counter ambushed in the meantime. What a guy I am. Oh, if he was still up there like that. It's a goddamn shame. Has Shiggy not got any like shields or? Just hanging out in that bush. I kind of feel like I'm done for today, man. Man, that is way too quick for way too much damage, for way too much targeting range and depth. You cannot be allowing that thing to go through things. That's insanity. It's actually wild. It is actually wild. Endeavor's Gone Wild, the second most popular DVD behind Girls Gone Wild. Added note, both videos are fire. No pun intended. See, this whole time I've been working with the base form of the Gamma. That's not even level 4 yet. God knows what it's like at level 9. Be like Godzilla showing up for a cameo to shoot his shoot his laser beam cannon. Yeah, I see it there. See you there, boy. Look at that, it's crazy. It's like Bakugo's Alpha, but 10 times fatter, and it hits harder. Houston, we have a problem. See, when I'm playing this, like, I'm not surprised how people who play hours upon hours upon hours of Endeavor, I'm not surprised how they can land, you know, huge damage games, lots and lots of KOs, blah blah blah. Like, it all makes so much sense. It already did anyway, but like, it makes even more sense now. Cracky. Oh, that fucking hit him on the forehead. That was right on the money, that one. Oh, 大丈夫だ. Oh, I thought he was gonna go forwards. Not good. Not good. Takes a busted character to beat one. Go on, lad. Get me out of there. It was battle of the no alpha knockbacks. Battle of the no alpha knockbacks. We'll both hit you as hard as we can for as long as we can, and there ain't goddamn nothing you can do about it. Not even the game's gonna save your ass, boy. We just gonna keep hitting until your life gone. That's the story of those alphas. Now you see why, like, between the two of them, in like one team, why some characters get melted so quickly. It's because you have two alphas that do a lot of damage, which don't run out on knockback, hitting you at once. Omura-chan. Oh, you're as well, Toga? Holy shit. Help me! I knew he'd follow. He couldn't help it. He couldn't help himself. A crazy boy. Shocking. 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 Absolutely shocking, isn't it? Can't tell who's who. I feel like I'm getting hit by a... No, oh wait, it's because I got shigaraki in my team. And she's took it. Yep, okay. Okay, it's this one. No problem. GG's. What the fuck? Every time I think these guys are done, another one turns up. I feel like I'm playing wave mode. Oh, nearly. Forced him outside. And then put him down like a dog. But fair play to that guy. He fought to the very end and I was very impressed with his fight. GG's to everyone in those games. This character is ridiculous. Sorry, he's not really that high skill requiring, and the game should probably knock him on the head. Or take away aim assist. One of the two.